Hi, hey, hello. So something that happened quite recently is this channel hit 100 subscribers, and that's kind of crazy. So if you're watching this and you're one of them, I wanted to say hola and thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me. This is hopefully only the beginning of my channel, but already I love it and can't wait to see where it goes. And if you're not one of my subscribers, you're probably here for the title. We'll get to that now. Shall we begin? So E3 happened. For those of you that don't know what that means, here's what that means. E3 is the Electronics Entertainment Expo, a massive event that happens every year at LA. Pretty much all major consoles and games are unveiled there, and even though the event is invite only, all information is live tweeted out over a 3-day period. It's kind of like Christmas for gamers, but imagine that rather than getting presents, you get a picture of the present that won't come out for about 6 to 8 months, and you'll have to buy it. And it won't be cheap. Yeah, to a non-gamer that probably doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that I'm kind of into video games, so let's talk about E3. Start with the good. Honestly, I think Ubisoft killed it this year. Rainbow Six swept in and took us all by a very amazing surprise, and The Division still looks amazing and I really need more. But the game that took the cake this year for me was Assassin's Creed Unity. The Assassin's Creed series is one of the only franchises that I've followed since the very start and own every single game in the series. And I wouldn't say they're all good per se, but I always have a fun time with them. And now there's 4-player co-op, and more importantly, a crouch button. Just, it's about freaking time, honestly. Take my money. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in myself. Another game that blew me away was No Man's Sky. It was kind of like Minecraft and Star Trek had a baby. The size and scale of the project just left me in awe, which is almost kind of worrying. E3 is also kind of a beauty pageant, and game developers are the helicopter parents, slathering their little games with makeup and telling them to tuck in their dress and hide the game-breaking glitches. What I'm saying is what you see at E3 isn't always what you get. I'm looking at you, Watch Dogs. However, this is kind of understandable with such tight schedules, so games like Arkham Knight and The Division, I'm kind of glad that they've been delayed, along with Smash Brothers. And with that out of the way, let's get on to the less exciting things of this event. Sony, if you're gonna hold a press conference the same length as Lord of the Rings, you will A, have intermissions for bathroom breaks, and B, actually have enough content to fill your allotted time. Microsoft made the mistake of rambling about hardware too much last year, and I don't want to see you repeat that error. However, you did show the 2 games that I really wanted to see, Little Big Planet 3 and Uncharted 4. The Order also got some gameplay footage, which gave me a lot more faith in the project. Love that steampunk art style. Microsoft, you did good this year. I'm proud of you. Have a cookie. Go sit in the corner. I'm still not buying an Xbox One. Also, Halo is still a thing that people care about somewhere else. I don't hate it, I've just never really got the hype. Nintendo was kind of a mixed bag for me. I tuned in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and watched this one live. The Wii U has kind of been the Google Plus of video game consoles. However, the Wii U is still selling like hotcakes. For a reason. Zelda addictions. Anyway, in the end we got more Smash Bros news, which was cool, I guess. I feel like this could have been left for a Nintendo Direct, even though that fight was pretty amazing. Also, Nintendo is making their own Skylanders, and I'm not gonna call them whatever they're called. They're Skylanders, guys, come on. And I'm not that mad about this, honestly. As somebody who owns both Skylanders and Disney Infinity, I can see the pros and cons to this kind of gimmick. I'm just really hoping that they'll do something new with it. I don't want the same as those, I want some innovation. Then again, that's kind of Nintendo's strong point. And there was a lot of Wii U stuff, which looked great and reminded me that video games can have, like, colour in them. However, even with the unveiling of a new Zelda, I don't think I'll be picking up the Wii U anytime soon. Also, guys, we know that was Star Fox. Don't you play games, Miyamoto? So let's talk about what was missing. Hi, yeah. I have a reservation for 2. It'll be under the name Fallout 4. They're not here yet, but don't worry, I know they'll show up. We can talk about, you know, poorly crafted facial animations and game-breaking bugs. My dreams went unanswered, and honestly, Bethesda, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I think you just want to hang around with that Elder Scrolls guy all the time these days. And you know the whole fool me once, fool me twice saying? Well... Hi, yeah, sorry, me again. Reservation for 2? No, I'm much more sure about this one. No, we'll definitely be here. They've been teasing it all year. The name? Oh, Majora's Mask remake. Are you sure? I mean, can you check again? I see. What about, Pokemon Snap? Who am I kidding? That's a lost cause anyway. Yes, Nintendo, you are too busy wingmanning the Wii U to realise that your devout handheld audience still wants something to be excited about. My body was ready and you let me down. And that would sound really weird out of context. Sounds really weird in context, honestly. And don't even get me started on The Last Guardian. After months of teasing, I am done. I am done, please call me. So, the final verdict on E3. Honestly, I thought they played it kind of safe this year, but it was a step in the right direction. Last year's conference didn't really impress me that much. You could tell that companies were pretty eager to start firing shots from their new console weapons, but just didn't have the ammo. And this year we made a push to focus more on games, because honestly guys, it's all about the game. And even though some pretty big hitters were missing, it seemed that every disappointment was made up with by a surprise. I'm looking at you again, Rainbow Six, you little cutie patootie, I have a problem. Anyway, for the gamers that are left standing, what did you like about E3? I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. And for the non-gamers that are still watching, I know that this was kind of different to the things that I usually do, and we'll be back to doing what we usually do very soon. I've been called out in actually 2 tags, so I'll have those up by next week, if not sooner. I am Sam, that was some stuff, I need to buy a PS4 now, and I will see you next time. bet Stan doesn't even play real video games. I bet he just likes to like talk about stuff, and all he plays is like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and that's all he really does. And it's just